SP continuous. It's from 2009. This is 2009 lows. Okay, this one here on the bottom.
Is that a monthly or?
No, I unfortunately on this software I use for my Italian broker, they don't have the monthly.
So
They're
that's
weekly.
That's weekly. Okay, fine.
Okay. So we have this. This here is a previous all-time high. Okay, 1587. So we have this. We have two trend lines. I think we have the first one. It goes from the bottom. It intersects the second time on the 2011 lows, the European crisis lows, and then it goes lower, okay, than where we are now. On that low, there's another steeper trend line that starts. So we have 1, 2 intersections here, 3, we had it last year, and then we broke it, and now we are struggling to get above it again. I saw this, so I just wanted to point this out. And another thing that speaks of strength is that this balance area that we are currently in is way far above last trading range. The last trading range was down here. Okay, so this is quite positive. This is on a very long time frame. I'll go to the where is it? Okay, just a minute. This is the monthly. This is a D's contract. We are one time framing high for the second month. We have some excess on this month, but we don't have a great excess on the all-time high. Okay, I put this in. This is half back. It's 1985.50 on the monthly, just to have an idea. I don't know. We might just break through this thing, but graphically, it doesn't look right to me. Okay, I think we should have a little bit more of a pullback. This is the weekly. I see in the weekly, I see a 3-week balance. The high is a current high. We made a 2110.25, and the low is at 2051.25. I don't see. I think that focusing on anything else in the weekly is. We have excess on this on the previous week, and so I'll go to the day. Sorry. Okay, on the daily, we don't have all that excess that the weekly showed on this move high here, but we have the 2-day balance that we had this 2-day balance here where we came out from. If you look at the candles coming down, they are not very strong on the short side, because we continuously have buying tails. These two are like dojis, so they're indecisive. They talk of indecisiveness. This also has a big buying tail, so there are people continuously buying. This was my trading range for the balance area for this for today, and I guess this 3150 level has some meaning, because we had last breakout of a previous balance. So I was looking this area, looking at sort of a buffer zone, and first time down on a reference, usually we will get some buyers. Now the profiles, Yeah, she's also got something to say. Okay. On the profiles, I did it this handwriting, so if you don't understand, just tell me. For the morning, I will focus mainly on the range that goes from the afternoon pullback high at 2077.50. It was very exacting, as you can see. It was on the previous day's low, and the low of the day, I would say. This range, I would consider this as balance. The overnight is kind of balanced, a little bit short maybe. We have these three anomalies on the fat part of the profile of yesterday. I would prefer before going up, if they get revisited. Last three settles were off the lows, 1, 2, and 3. You can see they were very far away from the lows. Volume yesterday was only 3.81. It's quite low, and for the range, and value is definitely lower. We also have this reference that is a prior weekly low. Value is completely beneath that. And another thing I wanted to show is that last period, the end period, I'll show it on the, okay, the end period, let me expand this. Okay, the end period was an inside bar. I usually look at these when they're so evident. I mean, they notice. I notice them so much, And the volume in, I'm keeping track of each 30-minute period volume was quite high yesterday. Was nearly 2 times normal. So I would keep this in mind as a mini range, mini balance. If we open below and get rejected by this, I would think that first move will be down. If we get inside and through it, then I would act differently, and I would think that we would go check this M high first, or the overnight high. As European markets are practically flat, we went down in the morning. Now we have practically come up all the way, so nothing there important. News, we've had I think the import prices that were not good, and that's about it. I mean, in these 3 last days, at the end of the day, we've always got a counter move. Obviously, there's people that are buying this, thinking that we are going to get the all-time high soon. I don't know if that's going to be the move or not. I was thinking that this POC could be kind of a turning point. We repair this, and then this is also the 3-week balance low, the 51.25. So I think if we get down there, I would look to buy. If we leave a buying tail, I would jump on the move. That's all. Anybody has to add, I hope? You're welcome.
Thank you, Matteo.